Vibes for your head top, Zuko's Community Centre, number 3, Lego, Bell. Listen, how many times did I take that night tube and roll from Brixton? Just to roll to the stew and talk my past, that's facts, not fiction. Liquor with Simon, impeccable timing, just great elevation.
Yeah, it's a standard weekend in the shop, bro. How was yours? 1 hour manipulated lower. We got that down here, we're taking out sell side liquidity.
Yeah.
Then we got displacement higher.
Yeah.
So that's changing the state of delivery because we've taken sell side and then we expanded higher. So say again. I'm really interested in taking a short soon based on that bearish SMT. I want to see a bearish imbalance created in minute 1 where we got nothing.
Silver's got a bit of weird movement today.
We've got bullish SMT that's holding right now. Alright, so we just finished up trading for the morning. No trades today. It was a slow morning, but it was definitely good to start the week. Just getting back into it. If that wants to sit up there. We're going to get some food now because we are hungry and we need to get off the market. My biggest piece of advice to anyone is if you have the temptation to trade, if there is no opportunity in the market, just get away from the laptop and just go do something else. So that's what we're doing right now. We're going to get some food, get some coffee, and then probably come back and revise a little bit later. And then we'll be learning how to trade Total Soup exactly how I do it every single day. Alright, I'll see you guys at the coffee shop. Alrighty everyone, so this is the part of the video where we're going to be learning about how I specifically trade ICT's Total Soup model. Now I'm highly aware that there's probably a lot of videos out there on how to trade this. I'm going to show you how I specifically take this approach every single day, and more specifically on the gold chart, since I only trade gold. So what I want to go over first is, first of all, the model and what it is, the whole idea behind it, and then I'm going to go over what I need to see in the market along with the model in order to achieve a high probability setup. So first of all, this is the model here. If we're trending bearish, for example, we're creating lower highs and lower lows, we'll see price starting to generate this buy side liquidity at the highs. Total Soup states that a form of buy side liquidity is taken. Entries are taken on the stop hunt of buy side liquidity, stop loss resting above a specific PD array or a point of interest, and then target the opposing draw on liquidity, which would in this case be sell side liquidity. That would be the opposite. In a bullish market, obviously we'd see price start to generate higher highs and higher lows. Price would manipulate, taking out sell side liquidity, and then give us some sort of confirmation to head back higher. Entry would come on the manipulation leg after sell side was taken, stop loss covering whatever it might be in that case, and then draw higher. In my examples, you'll see exactly what I mean. That's the basic gist of the model. It's honestly extremely unimportant to just trade the model. In my opinion, you need multiple different reasons to enter a trade, and this is just one of them. So what I look for when I'm trading Total Soup is an understanding of where the draw on liquidity is likely on the high time frame. So have we reached external range on the 1 hour? Do we expect price to come back down and rebalance in inefficiency? Are we heading back towards equilibrium? Are we just expanding and just trending aggressively? We need to understand what the market is doing at the current time. So that's the first question I'll ask myself. Then once I can align myself with where I think the market's going to be heading, I'll align timeframes and I'll try and build confluence along with the model. Once I have a strong conviction with which way I think the market's going to go, and I find the soup model, that's when I'll take a trade. If I just see the model with no understanding of where the market's going to go, you best believe I'm not taking that trade. Absolutely not. The model is only the model. Who's to say that this is going to happen if we break this high? Who's to say that we're not going to do this? and then literally just market structure shift our way back up. But if we understand that the market is going to be bearish and there's a high time frame reason, or we can correlate time frames to understand where price wants to head, then we have a strong conviction with the market that the price is going to do this and head back down and take out the opposing draw, being sell side liquidity down here. So I'm going to go over this example here. This is gold on the 5-minute time frame. We'd actually taken out external range buy side to the left over here. And I expect price to come back down and trade back inside of what was, or what is on the high time frame, a 1 hour bullish imbalance. So with that being said, that's my point of interest. We've also got equal lows resting here just above where that imbalance was created. And now all I need to do is find a reason why the market's going to go there in the lower time frame. What I've got here is I've got a bearish imbalance that was created. That's a great reason. So we could initially take an entry off the imbalance and then step our way back down into sell side liquidity. But what I actually did was I marked that 5-minute, and I also came to the realization that we also had this internal high here, acting as our internal buy side liquidity. So in a situation where it's total soup, what do we want to see? We want to see price come up, take this high as soup, and then displace down. So I'll show you exactly what happens. Price takes the high. If you are experienced in trading and you've practiced enough times, you can take the entry straight on the high, straight on the soup high, covering the 5-minute imbalance. So if we just go back into the 5-minute, then we can cover that imbalance. I would go body closes. If you wanted, you could just cover the portion of the imbalance, target sell side. That's going to give you a crazy ratio. But the way I suggest, if you're a beginner trader, is I wait for a change in the state of delivery to the downside. So I would be waiting for this low right here to be broken, giving us change in the state, giving us confirmation that price wants to move lower after creating these higher lows and higher highs in the minute one. So I'll wait for price to break under. As soon as we get a break under here, I can confidently put my stop loss there, covering the imbalance, and then target the opposing sell side here. And we'll see how this works. As we know, it worked out beautifully. And trade it back down into that 1 hour imbalance. That's the strongest way to trade turtle soup, in my opinion. Wait for the soup to be taken, then wait for change in the state of delivery in the minute one, and then displace lower. That's a very clean setup with high time frame conviction and lower time frame confirmation. If you can align those two things, this model will be dumb clear to you every single day. And it works beautifully on gold. I trade this almost every single time I take an entry. Now, a question you might be asking yourself is, does this work on every time frame? Can I trade this on a swing? Can I trade this on a 15 second? Can I trade this on a 5 second? My answer to you is price is fractal. Every single time frame correlates with each other. As long as you have an understanding of multiple time frames and how they align together, then I don't see why this model won't work on any time frame. The way that I use it is generally on the 5 and the 1. If I can correlate the 5 and the 1 with a high time frame understanding of where the market wants to move to, I'm unstoppable. Let's be real. This is what profitability looks like, correlating time frames and having a strong conviction in the market as to where you think it's going to move to. This is a super, super clear setup. Price is placed lower, create a minute 5 imbalance, internal high got taken, change in the state of delivery in the minute 1, take an entry there, stop loss above the high. Price has already grabbed internal range, it doesn't need to come higher. Not only that, I'm sure if we had a fib and we drew our 50%, equilibrium of this bearish range got rebalanced already. That's confluence stacked on confluence stacked on confluence. And this is what you need to find in the market and practice it for yourself. Okay? I really hope this helps, guys. Thank you all for watching this first video on the channel. I'm going to be doing plenty more videos like this. If there's anything in specific that you would want to see from me, please feel free to reach out to me on Instagram or leave a comment down below on what you would like to see. I'm more than happy to get back to you and help you guys out. Thanks for watching. and see you all in the next one.